The other dimension of trust I love to talk about is benevolence trust. So if our first dimension of trust is all about competency, can do, the second dimension of trust is all about benevolence, will do. So just because you can help me, will you help me? Just because you can put my best interests first, will you put my best interest first? And it's why the financial services industry has such an issue with best interest versus fiduciary, because there needs to be an understanding and a trust dimension of I will do right by my clients. I will do what's best for you. Now, this is really interesting. So communication that creates trust. When we think about these two dimensions of trust, it's different communication aligns with each of these dimensions of trust. You may not realize this, but when it comes to can-do trust, when it comes to technical competency, it's all about clarity of communication. How well can I explain to you what we're talking about in simple terms that you understand? That's going to show that I'm competent. If I can explain it to a 5-year-old, that means I'm competent. So if you ever doubt your competency, take something very complex, explain it to a 5-year-old. If they get it, you might be pretty competent at what you do and able to establish that through communication. You could actually be competent here and totally incapable of communicating that to other people. That's a whole nother issue. When it comes to benevolence trust, that's all about social communication. That is the bonds between us as people. So benevolent trust means understanding your values, your goals, what's important to you in your life. This is benevolent trust. When I have that and I understand somebody and they feel heard and they're appreciated and they know, you know them. I know you, you know me. You are much more likely, I should say, to have that trust, that benevolent trust. And when you combine these two dimensions of trust together, you get something really, really powerful, assuming you don't F it up. And that's real trust between yourself and your clients. And that's what ultimately will lead and drive to commitment.